Hello there, my fellow internet users and surfers of all ages. This is John from CRNet, where we make IT easy. Here we are with our latest installment of scams that we find on the internet. And today we're going to go over some of the ones we get through email, and let's get right into it. So this is the first scam we're going to talk about today. It's a Facebook email that I received. Went to my regular email address, made it look like just like a Facebook email. So what I always do is I hover over any of the hyperlinks. Don't click on them, just hover over them, and you'll see this is pointing to a Russian site. See, it's an RU. It's definitely not Facebook, but they do things that make you think it is. So if you look down the bottom, it says unsubscribe. If you hover over that, it's going to give you a Facebook page. This is a very deceiving thing they do, but you have to be on the lookout for it. It's like this with any email, not just Facebook, but any of these different emails. And I'll show you a couple others that do the same thing. Always, always, always hover over any of the links. Don't click them, and it'll give you an idea as to whether it's a legit email or not. Okay, so here's another one. This is one that I got from that looked like an iCloud email. So again, just hover over the links. You'll see another Russian site. Actually, it's the same Russian site as in the Facebook one that we saw just earlier. So this is the scam that they're running. This is how they're getting you to click their links, and once you click into it, it makes it look like something you might want to log into. You enter your Facebook information, your iCloud information, and then they have access to your account. And this is very bad. Always, 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 like I said before, hover over the link. Don't click them, hover over them. It'll tell you what it is. You'll see that I'm doing this on a Mac. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Mac. Windows will do the same thing, your Outlook. Even in your, if you're using Gmail and you're logging on online, you can do the same thing. Hover over it, and it will show you what is real and what isn't. Okay, here's just a couple other things to know. Like I said, I do use a Mac, and I use it because I enjoy the Mac and I'm able to do a lot of things with it. A lot of people say, oh, well, they're virus proof or whatever else. That's not true at all. Clicking these links on a Mac is just as bad as for a PC. There are viruses now for Macs. There's malware for Macs, so just be careful what you do. I use Apple Mail as well as Outlook. So in both of them, I have junk boxes. I went into my junk boxes to find these emails because my system's pretty good at filtering them out. But if you go into your junk mailbox, know that it's probably 99% junk. There are a few things in there. The reason I go through them is occasionally I get something in there that was supposed to come through to me, and it gets falsely positive popped into that mailbox. That's okay. But as you go through them, make sure you use a little bit extra scrutiny when you're looking at these. That's where I found all these from. They look like regular emails. Here's one, for instance. This one came from a second letter, last notice. Apparently, I'm a beneficiary to somebody. It's not true. Listen, I've never dealt with this guy before. If you've never dealt with someone, it's probably fraud. Remember, lawyers, just like I said in my last video about the IRS doesn't call you at home, lawyers don't have some massive repository of names and email addresses knowing that your John Doe is this email address and will know to contact you when your family member dies or whatever it is, passes away. They will call you by phone. They'll send it by regular mail. So obviously this email is a fraud. Don't call them up and email them, and they're going to ask for your social. Oh, we're going to transfer money to your account. Give us your account information. It's bull. Okay? So keep yourself safe out there. Practice safe interneting. Okay, folks? This is John from CRNet, where we make IT easy, and I hope you learned something from this video. Down below, if you want to hit the like and subscribe and share, go ahead and do that. And if you have any questions or you would like to see future topics, go ahead and put it down in the comments down below, and I'll be happy to address them. Have a great day.